Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Paper Mario. And yeah, we just finished Chapter 4, and it's a new day, which is why Chuck Quizmo has now appeared. Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Want to try the quiz? Yeah, sure. I haven't even really gotten much a chance to start this episode yet, but we'll immediately do a quiz. I will take it. What is the name of the smart toad living in Toad Town? Rusty, Smarty, or Toasty? It's Rusty for sure, and we were on our way to see him just now, but I didn't get a chance to say that that's what we were doing, because we were still so early in the episode. But yeah, so we've got another star piece from that. It's 11 questions. Well, so long, farewell, till we meet again. Okay, so yeah, we haven't checked out this part of town after completing Chapter 4. I heard that someone saw a huge monster at the port. I think it's some kind of giant, scary fish that rose from the deep sea. Christy, you're priceless. I bet you're right. Oh, you think? I, Felicity, thought it was just a poor troubled whale. Yeah, we'll check out that port later. This guy's just talking about our degree card as usual. Have you heard about the monster at the port? Everyone is pretty shook up. But I'm not. I know you'll take care of it. Do you keep using one favorite item all the time? It's fine to have favorites, but you really should experiment with other items. You might just find one that's even cooler. I want to take you to some far-off land. Perhaps to a southern island where we can be all alone, or perhaps to some distant and undiscovered world. You're so sweet. How about the legendary Lava Lava Island? I will go anywhere in the world as long as you're beside me. It's interesting how Lava Lava Island seems to be a myth. Like just some local rumor. Big news, people. Huge news. Mario taught those Shy Guys a lesson they won't forget. Our town is peaceful again, except for people shouting. That's you. It's big news, people. We're talking massive news. Lava Lava Island? It's an island in the sea way south of Toad Town, isn't it? Folks say there's a volcano on the island that could erupt any time now. If it does, you'll sure see some lava lava. It's like some people know about Lava Lava Island and other people are like, it might exist. The master of the dojo is really, really strong. Who's stronger? You or the master? Seriously, who? When the Shy Guys came, Dad protected us, so we had nothing to worry about. Who knew Dad was so cool? He was like a raging animal. We've been cooped up too long for fear of those dastardly Shy Guy troublemakers. We need some exercise. It's high time we went on a family walk, I think. The kids should stretch their legs. There's nothing like a bit of fresh air and exercise to revitalize the spirit. It looks like the Shy Guys won't be pestering the town anymore, will they? I know they're just pranksters, but I still feared for the children while they were loose. But my sweetie pie protected the family, and he looked so cute being brave. Oh, sorry, how embarrassing. Don't tell my darling that I said that, alright? Okay, someday we will get that star piece. But for now, I want to go check on Rusty and Luigi. You may see symbols above enemies in the battle sequences. These mean that the enemy can make you dizzy, put you to sleep, or call in some reinforcements. When you see those enemies, you should try to paralyze them or put them to sleep before they do it to you. The battle will be much easier if you can make it so your enemies can't move. If there's... yeah, okay, what else do you have to say? Prices for goods go up and down depending on which shop you go to. Of course, it's smarter for you to buy items at a cheaper shop. Be a bargain hunter. You know, if you're a real go-getter, you can even sell items you buy at one shop to another shop. If you have good business sense, you may just make a profit. Ever been to Lil Oink's farm near Toadtown Station? On that farm, no more than 10 Lil Oinks can be in the pen at one time, so when the 11th comes, the first Lil Oink runs away and leaves the farm. Whenever a Lil Oink runs off, it drops an item. The item dropped depends on what kind of Lil Oink it was. Of course, whenever you take one of these items, other Lil Oinks will also leave the farm. To grab the item or not to grab the item, that is the question. If you take a Koopa leaf and dried pasta to Miss Tasty, she will make some scrumptious spaghetti for you. That dish is actually a traditional one, a classic handed down in Koopa Village through many generations. Why don't you try it once, Mario? Come on, you'll love it. He's talking about something different from just the normal spaghetti we made earlier, so we'll have to go do that now that we've heard about it. Okay, so Rusty doesn't have anything else to tell us. So let's go check on Luigi now. How's it going, Luigi? Where are you? You inside? Here's our current stats. Hi, Mario. Are you doing okay? Don't worry, bro. I'll watch the house until you get back. What, were you about to write in your diary and now you ran off because you're afraid I'll find the secret? Anyways, we've got some letters here, 3 of them. One from Goombaria. To Mario. Are you and Goombario doing okay? I'm fine. Oh, this is Goombaria, by the way. Are you having an exciting adventure? Is Goombario being a hero, or is he just goofing off? You know, I sometimes go shopping in Toadtown with Mom. Maybe we'll see you there. I'd really like to hear some of your exciting stories. I can't wait, really. You can beat up Bowser, I know it. Goombaria. And from Tasty. Hi there, Mario. Are you eating regularly? You know breakfast is the most important meal of the day. The cookbook you gave me really comes in handy. I already knew a lot of recipes, but with this book, I can cook a world of new dishes. I want to tell you about the latest dish I've been cooking. It's unique. It takes a fire flower and an egg to fix it. When I first made it, it blew me away. It might help you on your adventures. Please come visit and bring those ingredients. Tasty. Alright, so we want to get a Koopa leaf and dried pasta, and we want to get an egg and a fire flower. You can see the recipe on the side there. And from Ralph. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Ralph of the Bad Shop here. Thanks a bunch for shopping at my place. You're a cool customer. To show my gratitude, I'll be waiting for you with all my stock, 0% off. Ralph. That's a great deal. 0% off. It'll definitely be worth coming there, but it will, because we want to get all the badges, even if we don't actually get a discount on them. And Luigi wrote in his diary more. So let's see page 3. A shy guy appeared at my house the other day. I found it asleep in my bed. Can you believe it? I ran after him, but he was way too fast for me. I heard that a lot of Shy Guys also appeared in Toad Town. Supposedly, they came from Shy Guy's toy box. It must be somewhere in town. A toy box? I wouldn't mind seeing that. Maybe they have a Nintendo 64. And page 4. The whole Goomba family visited me today. They said that Goombario is in the care of my brother, then they gave me a souvenir. It was a Goom Nut, a special treat from Goomba Village. It looked so yummy, I ate it without telling my brother. My FP increased by 3. You think he'll notice? That is some stupid but excellent writing, Luigi. Yeah, I'm doing okay. How about you? You look like your FP increased by 3. Anyways, I mean, now I kinda wanna do some cooking. How many items do I have? I've got 7. What do I have stored in the shop? So there is a Koopa leaf. Yeah, there's a normal spaghetti up here, but not the type of spaghetti we're trying to make. Okay, and we use that dried pasta to make that spaghetti, so we're gonna need more dried pasta. We're also gonna need a fire flower, which we could buy in this shop. And we don't have an egg. Where the heck do we get an egg again? I've forgotten. Wasn't it like just in a bush or something? I'll buy this fire flower while I'm here and just store it in the shop. So now we need an egg and dried pasta. Okay, at this point, I kind of want to go into the sewers and then go over to Koopa Village to see what Koopa Koot wants. But first, let's try not taking the sewer path. I think taking this path is actually perfectly fine. Yeah, okay, I totally could have just taken the sewer path. I wanted to see if something happened on this road, if something changed, but I don't think it has yet. We heard about something that could have changed, but it looks like it hasn't happened yet. That's fine, we're here at Koopa Village now. How's it going, Coover? Okay, so there's probably nothing new here. Yeah, they're planning a new trading event, which hasn't happened yet, so we don't need to worry about it. These guys are blowing up over Bombette. Bombette, it's all he ever says, it's so annoying. Oh, Bombette, Shut up, she probably dumped you because you never stopped talking. No, you shut up. My love for Bombette is deep like the southern sea, Bomb. Even being dumped constantly won't discourage me, Bomb. Did you hear this guy, Bombette? He never ever stops talking about you, Bomb. Oh, Bombette! Shut up, please, right now. Think about something else for 2 seconds, will ya? You're really starting to get on my nerves. Bombette, I'm putting my whole heart into this next explosion. Watch it and see my true love, Bomb. Bomb. Cooper, what are they doing to your house? Your whole house is gonna be destroyed by the time this adventure is over. They're arguing in the house. I'm not going in there. Anyways, what's going on, Koopa Coot? Oh, what luck. You came at the perfect time, young man. I must tell you, there's quite a racket coming from next door. It's far too loud. Say, you and Cooper are friends, no? Well, it's his house, and he should keep his guests from raising a ruckus. I can't sleep with all the noise. Can you go over there and complain for me? Just tell them to put a lid on it. Go as soon as you can. I'm at the end of my rope. Tell me when they quiet down. I have your word? Alright, we'll go deal with these jokers. Oh, Bombette. Shut up, shut up, shut up! The neighbors are starting to complain about your noise. Quit your belly aching. Oh, Bombette, please don't say that, please. Don't you care how I feel? Oh, shut up! Enough already! Stop brooding over her. Oh, Bombette, shut up! Okay, you're saying the same thing. You be quiet now. It's no use yelling my name. I'm off on an adventure doing very important things. I have enough to think about without your puppy love. And besides, you're not my type. I told you that before, so calm down before you blow a fuse. Bombette, oh, don't. Oh, you made her angry. I feel bad for you, but man, you talk way too much. You need to play it cool, or she'll never like you at all. I'm sure she'll come around one of these days if you can just... Alright, they calm down. Now what do they say? They seem to be saying the same things. Do they say the same things if I have her out? Okay, yeah. Well, we've quieted them down now. Please hurry up and beat Bowser, okay, Mario? Say, you don't know when the owner of this house is coming back, do you? We could always go back to the fortress, I suppose. Cooper's not gonna say anything, he's just gonna let him stay there. Okay. Gallivanting groove, guys. You're the man, Mario. Amazing. Stunning. Finally, some peace and quiet. Did those punks make a fuss? Now I can finally go back to sweet dreamland. Hehehe. You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody, though. I've got a reputation to keep. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this. You got 3 star pieces. Awesome. What else do you want me to do, Koopa Coot? I've been hearing people talk recently. Apparently I'm not so popular. People are actually saying I'm cheap. The nerve. you say after saying you have a reputation to upkeep, where you, like, wanna be seen as cheap, because you don't want people to know you're giving out good stuff. Anyways, this is all going on automatically, so I can't really listen to you, Koopa Koot, but I can now, because I can go back. A long time ago, I used to be like you, and then, you know, but can you believe? So I said, and then, you know, completely unfair, and so very rude, despite my... And finally, hey, are you listening to me? Well, the upshot is I don't really need any help, except, you know, all those boos living in Boo Mansion, well, one of them has an old photo of me. So, well, I'd like you to ask them if they'd give it back. And if you don't mind, could you hurry up about it? You promise you'll go? Sure, I can go do that. I have a nice, easy shortcut pipe to get there. It's not with these other shortcut pipes, but it'll do. So, which Boo is it, is the real question here, though. I delivered mail to you, so it's probably not you. Lady Bo is the very definition of grace, beauty, and dignity. No other Boo could fill her shoes as master of the mansion, if she wore shoes, that is. When I behold the lady, my heart goes pit-a-pat. Hey, what can I Boo for you? An errand for Koopa Koot, huh? Too bad for you. Koopa Koot's been known to use people, you know. His motto is, if it moves, use it until it drops. He got a couple fights over his personality way back when. After one really bad one, he started traveling a lot. This is a photo of us from when he passed through these parts. Take this and say hello to Koopa Koot for me. You got the old photo. Is this a picture of a young Koopa Koot? He wants this. Behold Lady Bo! Okay, you're not gonna say anything different. Anyways, we got what we needed. This isn't where we got the egg. This is where we got the strange herb, I think. Yeah, or the strange leaf. Strange herb is a different item, I think. Where the heck did we get an egg? I genuinely don't know. But I thought that we got one. Where am I going? I want to go back to Koopa Village. Great clumping clubbers. I'm in awe of you, Mario. Oh, the days of my youth. Just We're doing this again, huh? Just look at me there, so young and vibrant. I was quite the ladies' Koopa, you know. There was this utterly gorgeous, lovely, the passion, maddening, as fast as and I never looked back. Anyway, enough of that. Take this as a token of my thanks. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this. Got one coin. Why am I leaving? He definitely has one more favor. I really haven't had a tasty meal in a Goomba's age. Miss Tasty's Koopasta would really hit the spot right now. Could you head to Toad Town and have her whip up a batch? Did you hear my belly grumble? I'm ravenous. Please hurry up. Please don't let me starve. Well, you know, I was about to do that anyways. Because Kupasta is one of the recipes that we're trying to make. That's what we make with the Koopa leaf and the dried pasta. So let's pick up some dried pasta real quick. And since I'm already at a store, I might as well pick up my Koopa leaf from here. I really don't remember where we got an egg. Oh, hey. Chuck Quizmo. Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Why are you a worm? Is there any other worm character in the entirety of the Mario series? I don't know. How many buildings are there in Koopa Village? 4, 5, or 6? It's 6. There's 2 zones and 3 houses in each. Here's your star piece. Okay. Well, well, so long, farewell, till we meet again. Is there anything over in this part of town I could hit? Where did this egg come out of? I did collect an egg before, didn't I? I don't know. Let's just go make our Koopasta. I know Goomba Village has the Goom Nuts. Koopa Village has the Koopa Leaf. The desert has the lemons and limes and dried fruit. And why am I passing Taste Tea? And then, then Boo's Mansion has the stinky leaf, or the strange leaf, I mean. I don't remember where the egg was, and then Shy Guy's Toy Box has the cake mix. But yeah, Koopa Leaf and a dried pasta will get us our Koopasta. There we go, Koopasta. Special pasta made by Taste Tea, restores 7 HP and 7 FP. And this is the only way to make Koopasta, according to my notes. Okay, so I guess let's just go back to Koopa Koot right away. Yeah, and then of course, Mount Rugged is where you get Wacka's Bump. Have we found a place to get an egg yet? I thought we did, but maybe not. Because I just can't remember where it would be. But I just really feel like we have. Was it in the bush at the start of Mount Rugged? It might be. Plummeting Paragoombas, you're a man of action, Mario. This looks simply delicious. I swear nobody should cook this dish besides Taste Tea. She's perfected the recipe. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this. And Koopa Koot doesn't have anything else for us to do right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the start of Mount Rugged is where we get the eggs. I think I remember now. So let's go take a brief trip there so we can make another new recipe. It shouldn't take too long to get there. I'm looking at my list of chores, and I'm thinking that the only other thing we're gonna really need to do before moving on to the next chapter is just meeting up with Merlot. But I still might want to try to cook some stuff, and I want to check the bad shop again just to see if we have everything there. Yeah, so the eggs right here. So I'm glad we know where to get those. Oh, you're gonna make me leave the screen so the train can turn around. That's fine, honestly, because that just means that I'm gonna get another egg out of this so I don't have to come back here again. Now the question is, should I try any optional bosses between chapters here? I wanted to look up, just exactly how strong anti-guys are. I wanted to look that up between videos, but I forgot to. But I feel like they do a ridiculous amount of damage, and that scares me. I don't really want to fight the master again yet. I think we might just do, like, a bunch of optional bosses after the next chapter. Okay, so I have a couple eggs. I don't have the fire flower in my inventory, so let's go pick it up. What else can I make with eggs? I can't carry any more items right now, apparently. Just give me my fire flower. And honestly, I do not... Wait. Okay, that Maple Ultra was in my in-store inventory. I was like, I don't want to be carrying that on me, but apparently I'm not carrying that on me. Okay, that's fine. So I've got an egg and a fire flower. That's what I need. I do kind of want to get rid of some more inventory, though. And just make some space. Alright, make that recipe you told me about, Tasty. There we go, you got the egg missile. An egg bomb made by Tasty. Throw it to damage one enemy. So there we go, we got an offensive recipe. I'll just mark that one off my list. Do I have cake mix in the shop? Because I see something else we could easily make real quick here. Actually, I see a few things we could make and just get them off our list. I'll take this cake mix, and now I think my inventory is full. Yeah. So let's just go make this real quick. Thankfully, the shop is super close by Tasties. Okay, yeah, the fire flower and egg was the only way to make the egg missile. And now here, I want to use a volt shroom. And cake mix, and this is the only way to make what we're about to make here. There we go, an Electro Pop. A tart lollipop made by Tasty restores 15 FP. Gonna mark that off real quick. And then this next recipe I see is gonna be a bit of a funny one here. We could have and probably should have done this one earlier. But it'll be fine. So what do I have in my inventory currently? Interesting, okay. I just need to claim one thing here then. Give me my strange leaf. The recipe I'm about to make is another one of those that can only be made in one way. This recipe requires a dried fruit. And that strange leaf we just picked up. Yeah, I don't exactly know what it is, but sometimes experiments turn out to be great. What do you mean you don't know what this is? It's a fire flower. How can you not know what that is? A flower that burns all enemies with fireballs. Attack power 3. Yeah, we needed a fire flower for a recipe earlier, and I bought one. I should have just made one, since we were gonna have to make one anyways, but I'm sure we're gonna need... Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more fire flowers for later recipes, according to what my notes say. While we're on this sort of cooking journey, though. Can I use my super shroom for anything? There's stuff I have in mind. Okay, there's no more badges here. What are they selling over at this shop? Not that I really want to be buying anything when I'm trying to get rid of my inventory. Okay, I'll buy the honey syrup. I need to store some stuff. Or check them, as it is in this game. I'm using Thousand-Year Door terminology. Now, let's get rid of some stuff that I know I don't need for cooking. And then we'd better remember to pick them back up later when there's danger. But yeah, I'll buy another honey syrup. And a mushroom. We're just gonna knock out some recipes now that we can cook using 2 items. Gotta do them at some point. Okay, let's try a mushroom. And a honey syrup. That gets us a honey shroom. A dessert made by Taste Tea restores 5 HP and 5 FP. And now we'll do the same thing again, except instead of using a mushroom, we'll use a super shroom. And we get a honey super. So yeah, mushroom and honey syrup is the only way to make the honey shroom. Honey super, we could have used a life shroom or a volt shroom instead of a super shroom, but mixing any of those 3 types of mushrooms with honey syrup would have made the honey super. There's like so many recipes that use cake mix. It's crazy, which makes sense since it's clearly a cooking item. Do I have any more cake mix stored away? I probably don't, considering how much of a pain it is to get it. I'm not seeing any cake mix. Should I take the detour for that? I mean, we're gonna have to go back and do it at some point. And I need, like, so much cake mix that it's crazy. This video is clearly just side stuff, so I don't want to get to the point where I'm making progress anyways, so let's just get some cake mix. Anti-guy, we'll fight you some other time. As Sonic would say, I'll play with you some other time. Alright, these guys aren't a challenge at all. It's just kind of awkward that this is a resource that you have to fight for, and I mean, I guess the dried fruit are the same. But it's just kind of awkward. Also, I'm technically showing off my all or nothing, aren't I? I have extra attack because of it, but if I failed my action command, I wouldn't do any damage. Which means I can unequip that badge, now that I've shown it. Still don't know how we're ever gonna show Mega Rush. And we'll show Peekaboo soon enough. Hello, maple syrup. I actually kinda want you. So I'll get you while you're here. But yeah, see, I'm not doing as much damage now that I don't have my all or nothing. There we go, maple syrup. And where's my other cake mix? There you are. I could actually use that other mushroom, too. Honestly, if I leave the room and come back, will these guys respawn? I mean, I have to watch my inventory space, though, so I guess it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I'll just get this mushroom and then I'll leave. Because that'll just fill up the rest of my inventory. It's weird, because, like, in the first Paper Mario, you only get cake mix from these specific battles here, and then in Thousand Year Door, you only get cake mix from another very specific source. I don't remember how you get cake mix in Super Paper Mario, if it's even in that game. It's been so long since I've played Super Paper Mario, which is a shame, because that's a really good game. Anyways, what do I even want to make now? Because, like, I have so many options at this point with the amount of ingredients that I have. Let's start out with a pretty simple one. We'll use our mushroom and our maple syrup here. This is the only way to make this recipe. And you could probably guess what it is. It's a maple shroom. Restores 5 HP and 10 FP. Okay, now what else? There's so much I could make with cake mix. It's crazy. Let me store some stuff that's clearly not gonna be used in recipes here. I probably could have put the super soda in there, but whatever. Let's see, now what do I want to claim that I could use with cake mix? Cake mix and Koopa Leaf is something. I think we already saw cake mix and apple. I think that made our apple pie. The Volt Shroom isn't gonna go well with the cake mix, but we would want some kind of mushroom. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a Koopa Leaf. I mean, we could use the Super Shroom there, but like a normal mushroom would be cheaper. So for now, let's just cook the cake mix and the Koopa Leaf. We could have used a stinky herb or a maple syrup instead of a Koopa Leaf, but... But yeah, this should make something for us. There we go, you got the Kooky Cookie. Makes Mario electric, sleepy, or transparent. Restores 15 FP. So yeah, 2 of those status effects are good and 1 of them is bad. So it's kinda luck-based. You do not want to be sleepy. So there we go, the Kooky Cookie's done, and now I think I'll just go grab a mushroom real quick. After a little quiz. Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Of the following, who is not a member of the Koopa Bros? Red Ninja Koopa, Blue Ninja Koopa, or Black Ninja Koopa? That would be Blue Ninja Koopa. Because there's red, black, green, and yellow. So there we go, that's another star piece. Answered 13 questions so far. Well, well, so long, farewell, till we meet again. Okay, let's just go buy a mushroom really fast. And now we're good to go make something else. We'll use a mushroom and our cake mix. And we got shroom cake. A cake baked by Tasty restores 10 HP and 10 FP. Why is it purple? That makes it look like it's a poison mushroom. That item definitely looks a lot different in Thousand Year Door. But yeah, shroom cake, I can check that off the list. The only other way to make that recipe other than what we did is to use a super shroom instead of a mushroom. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of curious, how many recipes we've done. There's plenty more that we could do right now. But there's just so many recipes, and, like, I'm trying to manage my inventory here. Like, we're filling up the shop inventory as well as our own. Yeah, so we've done 22 out of 50 so far. Technically 23 out of 51 because of the mistake. We did receive a maple super, but since we didn't make it ourselves, I don't know if that counts. So I am gonna want to make another one of those at some point. But for now, I'd say let's just leave it. We'll go visit Merlot. I was gonna say Mallow. See if we can buy anything from him, which, you know, we clearly can based on our 24 star pieces, so we're gonna be getting at least one new badge. I think only one. Wait, is there a new badge in the chest? Didn't Peach put in a new badge? Yeah, Last Stand. When Mario is in danger, he receives only half damage. Great, so in order to show this one off, I have to be put in danger and then take damage. That's gonna go well. But I guess let's equip it. There we go, Last Stand. Let me mark this badge off. That's our last badge in Peach's Castle. Which is funny, because we haven't even been there yet outside of the intro. And Merlot, what can I buy from you? Oh, it looks like we are gonna get to buy 2 badges. Heart Finder and Flower Finder, 2 very similar badges. Looks like they both require 3 BP to equip. Heart Finder, after beating an enemy, makes more hearts appear than usual. And Flower Finder, after beating an enemy, makes more flowers appear than usual. I saw that the next badge costs 15, and it's a good thing I saw that, because I can't look at it again until I get another star piece. He won't let you see his inventory if you have 0 star pieces. You need at least 1. I definitely passed by what I... No, I didn't. There we go. Heart Finder and Flower Finder. I was just barely able to equip both, and I'll be able to show them the first battle that I do. We'll be able to see their effect. So that's nice. We're not going to be trying to show them off for forever like we do with Last Stand, or not Last Stand, Mega Rush. Last Stand might also take a while to properly show. And there we go. I've now marked off those badges on my list. Merlot's only got 4 badges left for us. But they're all so expensive at this point. And we're over the 1 hour mark, and the rest of what we're doing is story progress, and I don't want to do that until next time, so I guess we'll save it here, and yeah, we'll start Chapter 5 in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.